So in the last few weeks, there seems to have been a move, and we've seen these black life jackets starting to be worn by the migrants. Now, when you look at it, it kind of looks okay. It looks like a reasonable life jacket. That's a branded one, so you can see the similarities between the two. What I'd like to do in a little while, we're going to take this one apart and we're going to discuss what's inside it and also some of the issues that it presents, both from a construction, a use and a safety perspective. So just a 101 on life jackets then. Self-inflating life jacket. This one is 150 kilonewtons, sorry. Now these are designed that if you fall in the water and you're knocked unconscious, these will activate, they will right you, and they have enough buoyancy in them to keep an unconscious person head above the water with a clear airway, and that's really, really important. The cheaper version, if you like, but still reasonably effective, is that one. And again, that one is 150 kilonewtons. You can see the thickness of it. It comes with a whistle, it comes with leg straps, and it comes with reflective tape, all really, really important. So just going back to our new one, if you like. First off, it's handmade, it's homemade. It's been made in a back garage somewhere, and they're just rustling these up. It's black. Now the issue you've got with the black is most of the migrant crossings are happening at night. It seems to be a deliberate ploy so that people aren't seen. From a smuggler's point of view, that works because obviously the more people they can get across without getting turned back, the better, the more money they make. But from the migrants' point of view, they don't really understand what they're wearing. So if you're in a black life jacket at night in a dark sea with no lighting, A, you're difficult to be seen on the boat, but more importantly, if you go overboard, it's going to be virtually impossible, especially if you've got any kind of swell going on as well. They're constructed just like a life jacket, but just made really badly. So you can have a look at some of the cuts and the stitching and stuff, and it's just run up on a sewing machine. The most worrying thing, however, is when we come to actually have a look inside. Now, you can calculate buoyancy and work it all out, but really I think this will be fairly self-explanatory. That is basically what you have inside this life jacket. You've got 3 layers of this very cheap, 4 layers on this one. Must be a good one. 4 layers of very, very cheap closed cell foam. Now it's closed cell foam, so it will be buoyant, but if you look at that, and I'm now going to cut open one of the standard life jackets, and you can see how many layers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 compared to 4. If that doesn't tell you something, then nothing really will. Back to the design on this one. It's made of a really cheap vinyl material. I don't think that's inherently waterproof anyway, so the water is going to get inside, and even if it doesn't get into the closed cell foam, it's still going to form a ballast in there. This buoyancy aid, or these types of buoyancy aids, and if you look at this one, which is a branded make, they're designed, so this is designed for a competent swimmer in sheltered locations, inshore, and it's designed for them to be able to keep themselves afloat for a limited amount of time until they are rescued or they self-rescue. They're not designed to keep you afloat in the sea indefinitely. And the main hazard with these is they will not give you enough buoyancy to keep your airway clear and keep your head out of the water. And bear in mind, you only have to ingest something like a teaspoonful of water for drowning to occur. The other main thing about these ones is they have no leg straps. So these are being issued to children. The danger with having a smaller person in these is it doesn't fit properly, you can't get it tight enough. As they fall into the water, their downward force will take them down. The life jacket will just come straight over their head. For any rescue perspective, as soon as we grab hold of one of these, the danger is that it comes straight off the child's head as well. And it's the same for adults. And again, look at the difference in sizes. Child size one, adult one. On one that we took out earlier, we tested the connections. These ones are actually reasonable Trident connectors, so they will withstand a deal of force. But on the other one that we had, that we tested earlier, a sharp pull and the whole thing just broke. Really, really concerning. And migrants are paying money for this, so money is going in. Buoyancy, we can work it out, but if you think about that one is 4 to 5 times less buoyant than what you should have.
So, to me, these are sort of tantamount to, I'm not saying murder, but...
Well, this is, if this were being done by a company and issued to people, this would be corporate manslaughter. People would go to jail for doing this. So the danger is, and it's almost more dangerous than having nothing at all, because it puts people into a false sense of security. So they think they're issued with a life jacket. They think they're safe. Their risk perception goes down, so they feel that if they fall into the water they're going to be safe. They're not. This will actually cause more of a hazard than anything else. It's just really, really difficult. And we see every single time when the migrant boat comes in, the life jackets are taken off and they're thrown overboard, and that seems to be an instruction that we presume is being given by the smugglers. If there were a way to trace this, I'd love to. I'd love to go and visit the people that did this.